been designing loudspeakers for, I hate to say this, for 43 years, but knew in high school that I was a music lover and just really loved audio in general and speakers specifically. And so when I went to college, I studied engineering with the intention of getting into the loudspeaker business, which is what I did. So in 1988, I founded a business called Hales Design Group. And for the duration of the 1990s, we built and sold very high-end hi-fi speakers, so audiophile kind of products. Then in 2000, I was invited to join QSC Audio to get them into the loudspeaker business. So I was director of R&D for loudspeakers, loudspeaker employee number 1. And then in 2004, it occurred to me that what I had learned sort of in the commercial professional space, combined with what I had done in the 1990s, high fidelity, would be potent for residential installs and specifically very high-end private screening rooms. So since 2004, we've been making very high-end professional products, but specifically for the high-end screening room market. So in 2018, I kind of had a itch to do something different and go back to what I enjoyed the most when I was at QSC, which was kind of the smaller format installed products for retail spaces, houses of worship, theme parks, hotels and such. So that's kind of the motivation behind establishing Theory Audio Design. We began shipping products under the Theory brand primarily into residential at the beginning in January of 2020. And then 2 months later, the world shut down. And so that was fun, having a startup in the middle of a pandemic. But we made it through that. And then we introduced the brand to the commercial market last year at InfoComm in Orlando to great success. Because what I've done is I've taken my 1990s hi-fi sensibilities, sound quality first, and combined it with the other things I learned while I was working at QSC. And so that's kind of our claim to fame. We kind of give you more sound out of smaller packages and a much, much more accurate kind of sound. So they, looks like a PA box, but it sounds like a high-end hi-fi speaker. And that's kind of our unique value, right? And the form factors tend to be different and interesting because even in a very high-end residential screening room, they don't want to give up floor space. And so we make a lot of models that are very small, but they play very loud. And then they have the sound quality that audiophiles want. And that's kind of what differentiates us from the rest of the typical commercial and professional brands.